A woman trapped inside of her vehicle for hours overnight was ultimately found thanks to tracking technology on her cell phone. KAKE's Jordan Shefty is live with all the details. Jordan.
Yeah, Jamel, we are still in the cleanup stages out here at this accident. You can see they are trying to tow the SUV from the bridge. Now, this accident happened sometime last night. Emergency crews weren't notified of it until this morning. Now, the person inside of the car originally reported that she was located near Maple and Maize. Crews ended up finding the car near Central and Maize, and that's all thanks to using a cell phone tracking device. Now, the call came in this morning from a family member of the woman trapped in the vehicle. They reported that the woman thought she left the roadway near Maple and Maize. She couldn't remember what time the accident happened at, but she did say it was dark, meaning she was trapped for several hours. Emergency crews were dispatched to at 8:18 this morning. They were in the area by 8:27, but because of the location confusion, didn't end up finding her until 8:44, just over 25 minutes after the original call came across. But crews say without modern technology, it would have taken even longer to find her. Ultimately, they ended up tracking her location by having her call in on her cell phone.
Yeah, it helps if you're not sure where you're at. They have the technology now with the new smartphones and stuff, being able to ping them and locate it at pretty close proximity of where you're at.
The car was not visible from the roadway under the bridge, so emergency crews say the tracking technology really helped narrow the search area. The 60-year-old woman inside of the vehicle was taken to St. Francis Hospital with minor injuries. Now, police are still investigating what caused the car to leave the roadway in the first place, and they're also looking into why it took so long for the woman to call the accident in. Reporting live in West Wichita, Jordan Shefty, KAKE News.
Okay, now to our big story at 5. A frightening ordeal for a Wichita woman trapped inside of her vehicle for hours overnight.
Police ultimately found her thanks to tracking technology on her mobile device. KAKE's Jordan Shefty shows us how hours of confusion was cleared up with a single cell phone call.
Sometime last night, an SUV left this roadway, ending up underneath that bridge. Now, it wasn't until this morning that emergency crews found her, aided by a cell phone tracking device.
Where are you at?
I'm on Maple underneath the bridge. I tumbled and I've been here since last night.
This is the call dispatchers received at around 8:20 this morning. Emergency crews were immediately dispersed, but did not find an accident at the address reported.
Can you please find me? Please find me.
Yeah, we've got someone in the area looking for you right now. Okay.
Responders realized the accident wasn't at Maple and Maize, as the caller had thought, but instead about a mile north at Central and Maize.
After finding out the general location and then under a bridge, it narrowed it down to about 2 different bridges, and it made it pretty quick.
What led crews to this location was technology the dispatch center calls pinging. It works like this. 911 sends a subpoena to the cell phone company, who can locate the mobile device being used.
It helps if you're not sure where you're at. They have the technology now with the new smartphones and stuff, being able to ping them and locate it at pretty close proximity of where you're at.
Dispatch says they use this technology about 5 times a week. Today, while it didn't return the exact location, it did narrow the search field.
That saved a lot of time. She was still difficult to find, even having that location. If we had just been searching up and down Maple, we wouldn't have found her.
It's a system that helps save lives almost daily, including today, leading crews to this woman who luckily only suffered minor injuries.
I see him. I can see someone. Are you all right?
Now, crews are investigating why the vehicle left the roadway in the first place, and they're also looking into why it took so long for the woman to call the accident in. Reporting in West Wichita, Jordan Shefty, KAKE News.